See, it pays to know the man who wears my shoes. Me.
No, I didn't tell anybody that I knew you.
Why not?
Well, because, you know, they don't like you.
All right, welcome back. We are at Forest Lawn. Well, we're Forest Lawn, pretty much Studio City, directly across from Warner Brothers, and over to my left is Disney. This is where actually Matthew Perry is is laid to rest. Let me clarify that. Matthew Perry from Friends, from Growing Pains, from countless other TV shows, but best known as being Chandler Bing. And sadly, Matthew Perry passed away last year on October 28th, 2023. He was in recovery, as anybody knows that you're going through something, you're in recovery always. I thought it was ketamine, and we'll get more into that later. I don't want to get too much into it because there's no reason to. I want to really remember Matthew Perry for how funny he was and everything that he did. So, if you see the church behind me, and you come in from the main street, you come in, you make a right, you make the left, and if you ever look it up on Find a Grave, look up Liberace, because Matthew Perry is very close to Liberace. Like I said, he is not marked, and I'll show you where he is. Let's go. So here we are, and it looks like they're laying someone to rest. But if you look up Betty Davis too, she's buried right over here. And we'll walk in, and you walk all the way down. Now we'll walk down, and then Liberace will be on the right. And I'll show you where Matthew Perry is. And we're heading up the second set of stairs, and as you can see, there's two statuesque style Goodman on that side, and Francis, George, and Lee. Liberace right here. We'll stop by just because I got it. I'm a big Liberace fan. I've done plenty of videos on his house in Vegas, on his house in Palm Springs, and always got to stop by and see Lee's final resting place as well. Sheltered Love, Liberace. So as I passed Liberace, I saw this and I came across this. Look at that. The man of the Silver Mountain, Ronnie James Dio. Plenty of kisses and metal. That's crazy. I didn't think I was going to run into him while looking for Matthew Perry, but it doesn't get more rock than that. Wow. Ronnie James, rest in peace. You can hear the crows in the background. So Liberace is right over here, and as you come down, you make a right actually, so towards this hill, and then you'll see off in the distance right there is Debbie Reynolds, Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher, and then you'll make your way over here to the Sanctuary of Treasured Love, and I'll show you there's some people in there right now, so I'll give them their time, and then we'll head over there. Okay, so here we are at the Sanctuary of Treasured Love, and as you walk in, you'll see this statue. Directly to your left, looks like it is still no name, but you'll see Daniel Clays, Dr. Daniel Clays, and right here on the bottom is where Matthew Perry is laid to rest, actually. Like I was saying, right outside is Carrie Fisher. I mean, a lot of well-to-do people around here. So, rest in peace, Matthew As I was Perry. Looking around too, Michael Clark Duncan, the actor, beloved son, brother, uncle, friend, and actor. You bless the world with your talent. Your smile will forever brighten the heavens. We love you. Wow. Didn't know he was here too. Rest in peace, Michael Clark. And like I was saying, yep, when you see this picture, directly to your left on the bottom, Matthew Perry. Now, with that being said, I wasn't the hugest Friends fan. I watched a lot of it. I mean, in the beginning, I think everybody in, well, the world really watched it. I know America was big the first couple seasons. So I was really into it then. I've been on the tour at Warner Brothers. We're going to head over there now, go see some of Warner Brothers, where in 1994 he got his shot as Chandler Bing. So with that being said, you know, he really did it. He made it very far, and rest in peace. We make our way over to Warner Brothers Studios. I just want to say thanks to Scott on Tape. Without looking at his thing, I knew generally where Matthew Perry was, just not exactly. So thanks, Scott on Tape. Because of you, I was able to find Matthew Perry and pay my final respects. But Right over here is Warner Brothers, and then, like I was saying, when we're down there earlier, maybe I'll stop by there again, because that's where the service was held. Right over there in the distance is the animation studio for Disney. So this is where Matthew Perry's service was actually held, and the cast of Friends. You could see everybody from Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, and the rest of them all coming out here and talking outside. But this is where they actually had his service. And this is actually, like I was saying in the beginning, you come in and you make the left from the main entrance, and then if you go down this road, make your first right, and then a left, you'll see where Matthew Perry's laid to rest. But lots of action out here today. This place is quite happening.
Friends by name and by nature, farewelling one of their own. David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston arriving at a church at the Forest Lawn Cemetery in Los Angeles, embracing each other and mourning Matthew Perry, whose casket was wheeled in. Matthew Perry's father, John Bennett Perry, his mother Suzanne, and stepfather Keith Morrison joining other loved ones in a private service for the star who made so many people laugh.
I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment?
On the day he was farewelled, it was also announced his name will live on through a foundation to help others who battle addiction. It was the legacy, he said, he wanted to leave.
When I die, I don't want Friends to be the first thing that's mentioned. I want that to be the first thing that's mentioned.
So we've made our way over to Olive Ave, and if you know the Smokehouse and you know this famous restaurant that sits off of Olive Ave, everybody comes here. Everybody comes here, why? Because right across the street is the Warner Brothers Studios. As you can see right there, as the car is coming for me. Check out these little block faces on this electrical box, but I wanted to show you right here. It has nothing, well, it has to do with the studios, besides the very popular guy filming right here. The main Warner Brothers studio right there, that's the one that, like Goonies and everything else, Waterworld, where they can fill up with water. And that's the largest actual backlot studio that they have out there. So that is the main one that many of films have been filmed in. Walk around this corner. Show this gentleman telling you everybody in their place. He envisioned dreams that others might share. Aldo Favilli, Andrea Favilli, 1992. Now the reason why I made my way over here from Matthew Perry's grave is because actually the LA River goes right through here, and right around that bend is where the Forest Lawn is. So in 1994 is when Matthew Perry landed his role on Friends, and Friends is actually, or was actually, shot here. They still have the Friends couch and a bunch of other things, but this is where Friends was shot for all those years. I gotta say, if it's not top 5 most popular TV show ever, hands down. And we'll walk over to the main gate. Matthew Perry was also known for his other roles. I mean, he was in Growing Pains, Sydney, show I don't know of, but he was also in Beverly Hills 90210, so he was making his way up. You know, once he moved back from Canada and was out in LA, he was working as, well, trying to be a comedian as well, and landed the role as Chandler on Friends, just like all these other people. Made their way, and this is the main, not the main, but the famous gate.
So what do you want to know for this piece you're writing?
Oh, well, I thought we'd start with,
No
you know,
tape.
just to... Excuse me?
Well, just the recorder makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, it's just...
So Matthew Perry was also in a movie called Night in the Light at Jimmy Reardon. He would play the sidekick to a lot of people in a lot of movies. He was also in the movie with Chris Farley. More famously known, this gate right here where they filmed Pee-wee's Big Adventure, everybody going through, Pee-wee walking through. We're going to walk around the corner and I'll show it to you, just so if you're not familiar with the area, you can see it too. Waiting for the light to turn green. Looks like M. Night Shyamalan's got a new movie, and there's another Joker poster over there, and then there's also M. Night Shyamalan's Trap, another movie I'm excited about. Tim Burton's Beetlejuice coming up. And we're waiting to cross the street right here. And this is, like I said, gate 2, the main, or not main, but stage 6 is right off to the right here, and that's the entrance for the visitor center if you're coming in this way and know somebody. It's actually a cooler day today. We've been in the hundreds almost, well, the last 2.5 weeks out here in Southern California. But I just want to go over here, and if you ever come to Southern California and you're into the studios thing, Warner Brothers Studios is definitely one of the better studios to check out. It's very cool. Well, we're checking out. We got the security guards just watching, waiting for visitors, and the trams down there are just the ones that actually are taking people right now. But this is the one entrance that I was saying too. Famous movies have been shot through here. And if I stand right here, then the security guard can't see me. He's on the other side of that post. There's one there and one there. But yeah, and an ATM too if you need that. But Friends was shot here for all those years, and Matthew Perry, this is what he wanted to do. He made it. Really sad to see him go. Well, that's going to do it from Universal City and Warner Brothers Studios. As always, I appreciate you watching. This one was kind of sad. Well, I mean, it was almost October 28th, 2023 is when Matthew Perry passed away. So, as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any thoughts, send me a message. Otherwise, please consider subscribing, and as always, I'll see you next time.
Excuse me.
It was
No,
my
it's
fault.
okay.
I was just looking for Joyce.
Oh.
James Joyce.
Oh?